Hi, welcome to Christy Stamp and Spot. So I was hoping I would have like new product to show you guys today, but I'll probably jump on as soon as I get my box. Or unless it's late, then I'll come on tomorrow and show you guys. So awesome stuff going on this week with Stampin' Up. We have the last chance products, which means our retired list is out. And if you guys notice, that retired list is huge. And that's because all of our wood and our clear mount stamps are going away. We're going straight to just the cling, which has that fabulous sticker that sticks to our clear box, really awesome, or the photopolymer, which are the transparent see-through ones. So that means like all of the stuff. That's why it's like a 10-page double-sided, man. It was so many stamps for retiring. So there's also that carryover stamp list, and so that carryover stamp list are all the stamp sets are going to actually be in the next catalog, but they will only be carried in the cling, so they won't be in the clear. So if you want a wood or clear mount stamps, you have to get them, because as soon as either if their supply runs out, or June 4th, and then you can only get the carryover stamps in the cling. So, but there's still quite a few lovely ones. But so there's lots of awesome stuff on there, so make sure you guys go on and check that out. And also coming in May, which is super exciting, is they're introducing a product medley, and it's like it's like a kind of like a paper pumpkin kit. So it doesn't have ink or adhesive, but it has like ribbon and a stamp set and dies, ribbon, paper. Oh my gosh, it is so absolutely gorgeous. And here's the stamp set, but it's $80 and it's only going to be here for a month, but it's like a box that has everything you could possibly want to create with. It's so fabulous. Like, I'm so super excited. But it is so pretty. It has this gorgeous ribbon. Oh, shimmer paint. And I love the shimmer paint. We have a couple that are staying, the frosted white, I think, and the champagne, but this is like a rose gold shimmer paint, which is so awesome. And it has the rose gold foil, and I love those foil papers, so I'm very excited about that. Also, you can get on and see our storage stuff. I think our open cube and our ink and marker tray are unorderable until July, but oh my gosh, these are fabulous. Like, if you guys saw my unboxing, I have my little setup here. It's so awesome. They're nice, super nice and light, so you guys can check that out. And then, of course, next month for the May paper pumpkin kit, so this month was pretty awesome, and next month is going to be it's going to be awesome too. Like, it has an exclusive, the photopolymer set. You're going to make 12 cards, three cards of 4 unique designs, exclusive coordinating envelopes, a spot, and it has, look at all the colors: crumb cake, espresso, olive, petal pink, pool party, and a sneak peek of the new pretty peacock, which is pretty exciting. Soft suede and very vanilla. So that's going to be in next month's paper pumpkin, and we actually made one. Isn't this gorgeous? You guys see that with a little bit of a shine? I put it in here so it wouldn't get ruined by all my touching. We made this at Onstage. Isn't that super pretty? I just love the vintage look. So this is one of the cards that we're going to get to make. Isn't that pretty? So nice, so pretty. So a great, fabulous set. So next month, look at that envelope. Oh, so cute. So you have until May 10th to order that, which is super awesome. Oh. Hi, Stacy. Welcome from New York. Wow. So you guys get on and check that out. And of course, you have until June 4th or while supplies last to get the stuff that's retiring out of our occasions and our regular catalog. And then, of course, you guys saw on my site today, you can email me if you want to get a copy of our new catalog that's coming out. It goes live June 4th. Isn't that exciting? It's so pretty. You guys said we have this set. I'll have this set coming. I'm super excited, and I have this set coming. So hopefully I'll get my box soon and I can show you guys. But if you guys want, we're only allowed to show you guys the front of the catalog, but I'm excited about showing you the products as soon as I get my box. But if you want a catalog, make sure you let me know so I can get one to you. Hi, Debbie. Okay, so Paper pumpkin. Love, love, love. I don't know how many of you guys get the paper pumpkin. If you saw, the box comes this gorgeous little paper pumpkin. And I believe they call it paper pumpkin, so like Cinderella's pumpkin, and then it transforms with a little bit of magic into gorgeous projects. So I think that's why they call it that. We had all this lovely stuff, and I actually made 3 of the, and it gives you all the instructions. I actually made 3 of the cards that they show you how to make. Isn't that pretty? Like, gorgeous. I love this flower so much. It's so pretty. And this one, look at that. Oh, so pretty. I just wanted to show you guys. Look at how that corrugated looks so cool. And then this one too. Look at that. So pretty. I'm probably going to make one of these images to look like an owl. Do you guys see that? Does it look like an owl to you? It totally looks like an owl to me. Somebody showed it and was like, it looks like an owl, and now I can only see an owl. Isn't that pretty though? This is such a great set. So you can get these 3, and what I love about Paper Pumpkin is I love the stamp sets. I think even though I love the projects, I love the stamp sets. So this is the stamp set. You guys see that? And it's a distinctive, which means it's one of those that's like photo quality. I love this leaf, and it has a great set of sentiments. So I made a couple of cards that we're actually gonna make this one today. Here I made it in. I love the vintage look, and I love this new ribbon. So I did come home with a little bit of product from On Stage, and one of those is this gorgeous ribbon. Oh my gosh, it's so beautiful. Isn't that gorgeous? It is the Scalloped Lace Trim, and so this is going to be able, you can get this in the new catalog. Love it, love it, love it. So I'm putting it on everything because I love the vintage. But I made this card out of soft suede with a very vanilla. The happy birthday is from this paper pumpkin set, and so is this beautiful flower. Isn't that gorgeous? I stamped it in the soft suede and then I colored it in. But with this one I used the spot. Or not a spot, a dauber in the Blushing Bride, and added the color onto the very vanilla. And then I just used my blends to color the rhinestones with the soft suede, and then I just added a little bit of the ribbon. And then this is the gorgeous lace dynamic folder, and I'm very excited that this is staying, because oh, I love this folder. Isn't this gorgeous? So gorgeous. It makes the most beautiful cards, and very vintage, which I totally love. Totally love. And so this is the card we're going to make today. So the colors in the paper pumpkin that they used was the mint macaron and flirty flamingo. It tells you right here, Calypso Coral, Flirty Flamingo, Gray Granite, Mint Marron, and So Saffron. So I went ahead and did a Gray Granite. The Gray Granite spot is what came with your ink. So when you get it, you get the inks in these little spots. So I, of course, have all of the ink pads. So I'm just going to use my Gray Granite, my big pad. And then, I'm going to show you guys how to make this card. So one of the great things about Paper Pumpkin, besides you have leftover awesome product, are these stamp sets. And so you can use them to make cards all year round. But I love this flower so much. So I'm going to show you guys how to make this card using the stamp set, which is so exciting. Okay, with their colors. So first, let's see here. I cut a Gray Granite card base, and this is our 8.5 by 11 paper, and I cut it at 4 1/4, and then I scored it at 5 1/2. So I do score it, and then I use my bold folder. But when you cut your paper at the 4 1/2, you really do need to use your scoring tool so that you can get this lovely crease. So otherwise it can sometimes crinkle your paper, and you don't want that. You want it to be all pretty and smooth. So definitely try to use the scoring if you can. So I actually went ahead and I used the Flirty Flamingo. Isn't this pretty? And I went ahead and used my die machine. And if you guys haven't noticed, our Big Shots are actually retiring. I think we're going to have a new machine coming. We're not sure exactly when, but soon, which will be exciting. But I used my die machine to emboss this lovely lace, which I totally love. And like I said, this is going to be in the catalog, but I wouldn't wait. It's so gorgeous. I love it so much. And I this is 4 by 5 1/4. And if you can see, there's two different sides, right? How it goes in like that, or you can go out. So one of the things I love about this folder is you can use either image. I'm actually going to use this image where it's in on the gray granite. Isn't that pretty? Gray granite's one of the newer colors, which I totally enjoy. Totally love it. Okay. All right, so let's see what's next. Woohoo! Okay, so then I cut a back layer for my in the gray granite as well, in the Very Vanilla, and it's in 3 by 3 in the Very Vanilla, and then the gray granite, it's like 3 1/4 by 3 1/4. And I, of course, will have all of these measurements on my blog and online as soon as I'm done. And then, of course, because whenever you use a colored cardstock, it's nice to put a colored piece of white inside. So I actually did Very Vanilla. I'm going to show you guys. I actually colored and stamped on the inside, which I love so much. And so I cut that, and I cut this at 5 1/8 by 3 7/8. And that's what my measurement that I almost always use for my inside Very Vanilla. So I'll go do that. Okay, so let's get stamping. Like I said, I like to use my big gray granite. Now, the spots are fabulous if you use your stamp apparatus. Oh, I totally forgot. So one of the things you've made with, it said over here on the side so it was out of the way, this is the belly band, and one of their awesome acetate boxes that came with our paper pumpkin this time. And I just totally, oops, I'm afraid I'm going to drop it into my ink. There we go. See, it goes over top. Isn't that pretty? That was another piece of the, I love this flower so much. But this was the cutout. But isn't that pretty? Oh. So that also came with the paper pumpkin. I meant to show you guys that. I forgot. Okay. So let's go ahead and stamp. And these are the lovely photopolymer, which means you can see through. So you just put those on the stamps. And the first time you get paper pumpkin, you do get a block with yours. I just go ahead and use my other blocks. But the one block, all of the stamps will go on one block. So what's awesome when you use photopolymers, you really need to have a pad, or just keep your piece of cards. Your each thing comes with like a piece of this really thick cardboard that everything's like taped to with your instructions. If you use that and stamp on that, it'll totally help you keep a good image if you don't have one of our awesome stamping mats. But if you do, like I cut mine in half because I have a smaller space, but definitely you need something to get a great image with the photopolymer. Okay, so let's set that aside. And I love my grid paper. And you guys can get these now. This is actually for sale. I love this grid paper. Isn't that pretty with the flower? So cute, so cute. So I'm using that. Okay, so this is my 3 by 3 Very Vanilla. And the gray granite. And so this is that beautiful image. Okay, so I was getting a good image with this earlier. I actually used my bone folder and scraped it down with a distinctive. If you get it really blurry, you can use your bone folder or the edge of your block to kind of scrape some of the ink down so that it helps get a much better image for your distinctive. But this looks so awesome. Look how beautiful that is. So pretty. Oh my gosh. And I don't use the gray granite as much as I should. I'm going to have to try to use it more often because it looks so pretty. Okay, so here's, where did I set my stamps? Let me get my pretty leaf out. I love this leaf. It's so pretty. Love him, love him, love him. Okay, there's so many fabulous new distinctive stamps going to be in the new catalog. So exciting. Okay, and I just, like I said, inked it up. As you can see, and just put them on the side. And it's, again, in this lovely gray granite. And then I'm going to pull out my blends. I love my blends. My blends make me so happy inside. So, and if you guys have these, they're alcohol markers. But these, you can't put them directly onto your images, but they color like a dream. So I would suggest to still get the markers, especially if you like to color directly on the stamp. I'm not one that likes to color. I do sometimes, but I love to color, so I do that much more often. So I'm just going to add some color. This is the light, this is the dark. Yep, the dark mint macaron. Just adding a little bit of color to my leaf. Just a little. And what's cool about the blends is the more color you put down, the better it actually works. But you do need to make sure that you use a surface because they do bleed through. Then I'm going to go back over with my light mint macaron and just fill it in a little bit more and blend out the color. So it's so pretty. Just color that in. Yay! So fun. I love coloring so much. So much. My phone is totally... I have it on the... I'm trying to watch you guys on the other side and see everyone. Hi, Shannon! And Joe and Karen. Debbie, hi guys. Thanks for watching. Okay, so then I'm going to use my... I'm going to use the dark first. And I'm just going to color. So one of the awesome things about this, the lovely shading, is go ahead and use it as your guide for color. So I'm going to put down quite a bit of this dark Flirty Flamingo. And I'm just going right over where the edges are. So you can see I'm not being that super careful. It's okay. It looks really pretty. Oh my gosh. And I am using, because this is such a bigger stamp, I am using my, the tip. The big one, not the brush tip. Not the nib. And then I'm going to use my light flamingo, again, the brush tip. And I'm actually just going to do a big strokes. Get all of this color. And then just make sure you put down a lot of ink over where you went on the dark. And it blends it so beautifully. So beautiful. See, I'm just coloring it in. So lovely. I love coloring. These blends are pretty awesome. So like I said, it's an alcohol marker, so they dry pretty quick, but they will bleed through. I'll show you guys the back of this when I'm done with it. Right? And then it does bleed a little bit, so you don't want to necessarily go all the way up to the line of your lines if you don't want it to go over. There we go. It bleeds. The more, it's one of those that if you put more ink down, it blends. Isn't that beautiful? Okay, let me add a little bit more. I'm going to use my dark. I'm going to use the tip, the nub tip, just to do a little bit more. Like that for the center. Isn't that awesome? Guys, look how pretty that is. So pretty, so pretty. Oh my goodness, I love it so much. Okay, and then of course nothing's done. Oh, here, see on the back? See how much it bleeds through and on my paper? So you definitely want to make sure you protect your surface by putting down some kind of scrap paper. And it doesn't have to be our gorgeous grid paper. You can use like a piece of copy paper or an old piece of cardstock that you've messed up, a leaflet, you know, any kind of paper that doesn't have too much color because you don't want it to leach back on. Isn't that pretty? Oh. Okay, and then of course I need Wink of Stella. You totally need Wink of Stella. And so I'm actually going to go back over mostly where I put the dark, so kind of on the edges where it's just like that. Oh my gosh, isn't that a beautiful? It's just, I love the stamp. So pretty. And there's one that's similar that's going to be in the new catalog. I'm very excited about. It's so gorgeous, so gorgeous. Okay, so just a little bit of Wink of Stella. You can see how pretty. Okay, so now that's all for that piece. But I do want to actually add it to the inside piece. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. So let's get out my gray granite to stamp. I have to stand up to stamp. And so when I was doing it earlier, I like to make sure I have like 3, so it's a little uneven when you put it on, and just do the center. So the center is almost on the back corner. Can you guys see that? Just like that. Isn't that gorgeous? Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. So pretty. And then I'll put some leaves. Doo-doo. Oops. Uh-oh. I did not push it down all the way. So I'm going to line it back up. I didn't get ink on it. Interesting. That's right. It looks so pretty. No worries. No worries. Okay. And then while I have all the ink out, let me just do that really quick. So I always like to put it on the back as well. So I'm going to put it right here. So I'm just going to use the leaf though. Make sure you get it all the way on. It's because I did not use my, let's see here. Just like that. Pretty? Okay. Ta-da! Okay. Make sure I got that nice and clean. Set those away. Close my ink pad because I'm always afraid I'm going to like put my stuff right in it. I tend to do that. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and color this. And like I said, so even though I didn't do my image that great on that side, because it's kind of vintagey, it doesn't even matter. No one will know. So just add a little bit of color. It just makes it so pretty on the inside. I just totally love adding the colors on the inside. It's super quick. Now I do like to do this at the same time so that it has time to dry. Sometimes especially if it's really humid, it does sometimes take a little bit of time for your Wink Castella to dry. Not the blends. The blends dry really quickly. But that Wink Castella, you'll get, if you put it in too early, it will, you will get Wink Castella on the inside of your card. But you don't really want to get glitter everywhere. Although, I don't know, glitter is pretty awesome, whether you get it everywhere or not. Okay, there you go. Super awesome. And then just a little bit of glitter. So I will put that on after. So I'm going to go ahead and set that aside. Isn't that pretty? It's just gorgeous. Oh, I just love this set so much. So also, I did stamp this, so make sure when you're putting your layers together, you do it on the right side. I have done that before as well. Okay, so we have a bunch of really gorgeous sayings. There's a happy birthday, happy Mother's Day, a thank you, a congratulations, a best wishes, a thinking of you, a for you. And this little one I saw online. It's actually like, I think it'll be pretty like it's like a stamen, a purple, one of those, like, is it Listeria? I'm not sure what the name of those flowers are, that that has just the long flowers that go up and down, which that look gorgeous, like stamped in purple. Oh, I should totally do that, but I didn't think of that for this card. But I'm going to go ahead and use the thinking of you. And then when I cut off my, I made my thing, I actually cut my little piece of Very Vanilla, and it is about 1/2 inch. So again, put this on a block. Now you can use your big block. I just have all the blocks, so I just like to use them. Let me get out my gray granite again to do my sentiment. And then, so what's cool about the photopolymer is you can see if you've got it straight. One of the tricks too is to set it down on your grid to make sure you have it lined up. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to stamp it really in the middle of this, closer to the edge, because I'm actually going to flag this piece. There we go. Let's see. So this is a different font. I'm not sure I like that as much. Let's see. Let's see if I can do it better on the other side. Oh yeah, that's much better. So that one font is, if you push down too hard, it makes it a little bit smooshy, the color, and I don't like the smooshy color. Okay, but because I need to change my blade, you guys see how it has a little bit of a ridge? You just need to use your bone folder and smooth it out, and it just means you need to really change out your blade. But then it looks the same, you can't tell. Okay, and then let me flag my ends. I'm just going to use my paper snips. Flag the end. Oops. You can do it, Christy. There we go. I dropped my scissors the other day on my tile, and it smooshed them up. My husband had to use his like grinder on it, so I could still use it because it was like a snagging. It was terrible. So be careful, don't drop your scissors on tile. It would be bad. Okay, so, and what I've done, if you could see on this, on my other one, is I added this lovely trim. So I love that ribbon. And so what I did was I just cut a piece of the ribbon that was just a little bit bigger than my already flagged piece. And then I'm going to turn it, you turn it over on the back side, and you use some of your tearing tape. Where did I get? Oh, I have some tearing tape. Here's some of this other tearing tape from my paper pumpkin. Okay, so there wasn't tearing tape in this paper pumpkin. I think it was it last month's? I think we had some. There we go. We had a little bit more. It had the white one. I love our tape, tearing tape. That was one of the things that I had to get really used to using. I wasn't so sure. I'm sure I got it. Okay. So I find the tearing tape is much easier to use when I'm trying to put the ribbon on. And I'm going to pleat the ribbon. And let's see if I can get that on there. Yep. Yay! Yay! This gives me a bigger surface to work with. So I was using glue dots. I find that the tearing tape actually works a little bit better. Okay, so to do the pleating, what I usually do is I just line up one side and then line up the other side and then kind of pleat where I want it to be in the middle. Right, because it doesn't have to be perfect. That way, right, it's always in that, you know, you've already got your guardrails on, so to speak, right, both sides, which is awesome sauce, right? Muy bien! Oh my gosh, I love this ribbon. This ribbon is fabulous. I'm gonna have to really show some restraint. It's gonna be like the new Wink Castella. I'm gonna want to put it on everything. So it is so pretty. So pretty. Okay, and then I'm just gonna use some dimensionals. So I'm going to use the mini ones, or if you don't have mini ones, you can cut them, your big ones in half and put them on my flag. Just like that. That's good. Okay. And now I'm going to build my card. Okay. So make sure I know that's my back. So this is my front. And I'm going to use the glue. And like I said, you pick which side you like. You want it where the it goes inside or outside, and I'm going to actually want this to be the front. So put my glue on the back. I like this Flirty Flamingo. It's really growing on me. We had it used to be an in color. I don't think I had it. It was not one I ever used very much. So I wasn't, something I really, man, I like it now. It's really growing on me. It's kind of bright and pink. So pretty. Oh, so pretty. Okay. And then I'm going to glue my piece to my gray granite layer, which I dropped right here. Part of my head. It just dropped down. Okay. Like I said, this is cut at very vanilla, and this is at 3 by 3. So I put it on a 3 and a quarter and 3 to a quarter, so that it layers really nice. Oh, isn't that pretty? Oh, I just love this. It's like, the stamp is just gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Okay. And then, see how you want it to be on there. And I did use dimensionals. So I like to use the big dimensionals when I have a bigger space. You don't have to put like a lot of dimensionals. I usually use a lot, I guess. Well, I don't know. I'm going to put 5 on this one. I just really love this lace. I mean, the lace doesn't take the place of the subtle, because I love that solo embossing folder. I actually almost got that one out and used it. I'm like, no, I'm going to use the pretty lace ribbon. I want to use the lace. Okay, so just figure out which way you want your leaves to go. You can put more leaves on. I think I put 3 on the other one where you want it to, your sentiment to go on. And then, oh, I know, isn't that pretty? Oh, so pretty. I just love, 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 love this new ribbon. It's fabulous. And it's very vanilla, which I love. I probably use my very vanilla 50-50 of whether or not I'm using Whisper White, because I really love very vanilla so much. Although some of the DSPs are a Whisper White, so you really should use Whisper White with them. Okay. Just figure out, just put it where you want it to go. So pretty. Oh my gosh. Isn't that ribbon just gorgeous? Okay, and then I did add some pretty jewels. So you can tell that I love to color my jewels because that's what you see is all the leftover colors. So just get your dark alcohol blends. One of the things I love about the alcohol blends is that you can color on your rhinestones. You have to be careful not to ruin your tips, so don't push too hard, but definitely lay on a lot of that color. Give it a few seconds to dry. Isn't that gorgeous? I love it. That way, if you with a you know, a set of jewels and your blends, you always have some embellishments that match, right? Because it colors so beautifully. Okay, let me get my Pick a Tool out. I love this, and this is staying. And we're actually going to get like an attachment. One of the it's for the dye brush that has like the little things on it to help you get stuff out of your dyes. It's going to be an attachment. It's so exciting. Okay, so I'm just going to lay these on. Get this over here so you guys can see. And you can put them wherever you want. I really usually tend to put them on the end, the bottom. But you can put them anywhere you want. Isn't that pretty? So pretty. Such a lovely card. Like I said, and again, that stamp set is awesome. That's one of the things I love about the Paper Pumpkin is the stamp sets are just fabulous, like forever. Forever, forever, forever. And we sell the clear DVD size cases, so you can put them in there, and they have inserts to put them in there so you can keep them if you like to have them all labeled and awesome. It totally works. Okay, so we don't want to forget the inside, especially since we made it all pretty. So definitely remember to glue that in. And again, I'm going to double check to make sure I have it on the right side. Seriously, I've done it before where I've glued it on the wrong side. I think I did it on camera once too, which is funny. And I don't think I was able to save it. Sometimes you're able to save them, but that time I was not. Oh my gosh. So yeah, this gray granite is really growing on me. I don't know if it just looks really good with the Flirty Flamingo, because I don't use gray granite often. I don't even think I had a full pack of paper. I think it came, when I got the new colors, it came with a set of the colored paper. I got a couple pieces of all of them. I think all the other colors I've actually gotten like full packs of paper and used it. Some of them multiple. The gray granite's one I haven't really used. But man, doesn't it look pretty with the Flirty Flamingo? Awesome, awesome. And it is a bit vintage, even though I didn't rough it up. So if you look at this one, which I did make in the Blushing Bride. Oops, I have these little things are everywhere. I did use my dauber on top of the lace and vintagey it up, right? I used it to add more color to on the edges of this sentiment and that pretty label. Ooh, I think I'm knocked off. Oh my goodness, I did. Sorry, I knocked this off playing with it. Sorry. You can dirty up the image. You see what I'm saying? To make it even more vintagey. But I didn't on this one. I think it looks pretty nice without it. Isn't that gorgeous? Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. So there you go. And what's fabulous too about the Paper Pumpkin is you do get envelopes. So again, we got this really pretty box with this gorgeous die cut. And I made 12 cards. So when you get your instructions, it's pretty easy to make the cards, right? And it shows you how to do it. And I, of course, did make some of these. Aren't these beautiful? So if you, later on, I'll probably make other ones with these actual supplies that are the alternatives. Oh my gosh, aren't these beautiful cards? They're so pretty. And I love this size. Isn't that gorgeous? Oh, I love that. Oh, These are so pretty. And what's super fun is that you get different kinds of embellishments. Sometimes it's a sneak peek about what we're going to get in one of the newer catalogs. But then you get the awesome, look at how pretty that is. Can you guys see that? It's the mint macaron and the words. And this one's got that pretty color, and that's so saffron. So it's pretty awesome. So you get these gorgeous cards that you can make, plus actually these go together. See, and I stamped on the fronts, so I know which ones goes with which, because I do the sentiment on the outside of my card things. So look at that. And these actually, if you don't want to send them, they make a beautiful gift. A beautiful gift with our belly band. And you know, you can make, we have Acrobat box, our boxes aren't this thick. This is a super thick, I think it's, this box is thicker than our usual boxes. So you can actually fit, you probably fit all of the cards that you can make with this kit into this box to give as a gift. Our other ones are a little bit thinner. It fits 4 really good, and 5 it's not like super fat. You don't have like lots of really embellishments on it, but you can get those in the catalog. Isn't that pretty? It's adorable belly band. It's so awesome. You can hear my son coming in through the front door. Isn't that gorgeous? So I love paper pumpkin. So like I said, isn't that beautiful? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Love it, love it, love it. So you can totally look forward to making these cards. Isn't that gorgeous? Oh my gosh. This ribbon that's in the kit is so fun, and it's so beautiful and soft. It's so awesome. I cannot wait to get mine. So you have until May 10th or until they sell out. So I wouldn't wait if you're thinking about getting the paper pumpkin that's coming on the May one. And that's Shelley Garner. She is the CEO and founder of Stampin' Up, and she actually made this kit. And these are these are the colors: Crumb Cake, Early Espresso, Old Olive, Petal Pink, Pool Party, Pretty Peacock. You guys, if you get the May kit, you'll get a preview of one of our new colors. Soft, suede, and very vanilla. So that's the colors that coordinate with the May kit. And it's 12 cards and 12 coordinating those exclusive envelopes, which are so fun when you get these envelopes that have like the inside stuff. It's so pretty, so super fun. So you have until May 10th, and hopefully we won't run out. What's cool about this one is Stampin' Up is a worldwide company. Even though like I can only sell to those in the United States, but they actually have demonstrators in Australia and New Zealand and in Germany, and it's going live. So they've not been able to get paper pumpkin, but they are going to be able to get this. It's like a limited one-time thing for them, which is super awesome. So we're all going to get this gorgeous set. So make sure you subscribe by May 10th to get that. Like I said, the stamp sets go a long way. Gorgeous. All right, well, I hope everyone has a great rest of your week. I will definitely pop on when I get my box, and OMG, it's Avengers week. That's right, Thursday. I'm going to be for show, going to see Endgame, so hopefully it won't be too bad. It won't be a terrible mess afterwards, but who knows, maybe. But I hope everyone else has a great week, and happy crafting. Bye.